same characteristics as what it was in the past, really. So just trying to work on our car to do the things we need to do, but a little bit of a surprise on kind of the traits of the car and what we need to work on, but we got some good teammates to lean on, so try to lean on them.
You're like third fastest 5-lap average there.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just didn't feel good on new or old tires. I felt okay for like the mid portion, but the mid portion here is like, 8 laps. So I feel like we have a lot of work to do, but we just have to, kind of lean on some of the notes that we had there.
What do you think of the asphalt?
I thought it was fine. I mean, I think the wall is a little bit weird. Just turned 11. Yeah, it just is a little bit blind. Going in there and used to have a bit of a visual to the inside to kind of look through the tires and look at the track, but so it's going to be interesting, like side by side how that is, but other than that, I think it's really fast and feels like Sonoma.
SVG said there's a lot more patches than when he was here a month ago. Mm-hmm. Do you see that as well? Do you see changes? Yeah,
it looks like turn 3 in 3A has a big patch, and then that's the only spot. Well, there's one off of 4 into 7. There's like a little patch there as well. So yeah, it looks like they had some work to do there.
Do you have confidence that it'll hold all weekend?
I mean, I'm not super worried about the track. I think more worried about our car and our performance. But I think, should be fine. I think it looks really smooth and looks like they did what they need to do. So hopefully it holds together.
How will the wall in turn 11 change how you race it, or will
I don't know if it'll change, but it'll definitely make it hard to see, around that corner. Like if somebody's spun out in that corner, you're gonna have to really rely on your spotter, because I feel like you won't be able to see ahead of you as much as before.
Do you have a spotter race station in that area, or will you guys need to put?
I think he's stationed in that turn 10 building there, so I think he's got a pretty good idea of what's going on there.
With the speeds being up, is it a little bit more treacherous out there? You guys are running a little faster than you have in years past. Is it a bit more treacherous out there and harder to keep it on the track?
Yeah, if you break traction, it's definitely less grip. Less grip relatively, to what you're going when you're kind of in the groove and rolling. So, yeah, I think there's a little bit of that, which is expected with a repave. But on a road course, you're going to have guys missing lines and, going off track. So the track's going to be dirty, even in the groove sometimes.
Does that 4 seconds faster, does it feel that much faster in the car?
It does. It definitely feels quick. You feel like you're pushing the braking zones a lot more. You're not using as much of the curbs because the pace is so much faster that you don't really need the curb as much. So I feel like in 7 you're not going to see the big, rolling up on the curb as much, at least at the start of the race, maybe passing people, but it feels faster for sure.
Do you have concerns for Iowa after Gateway, or are they going to be 2 different tracks?
For our team? Yeah, for sure. I think we're trying to circle the next 3 weeks just to try to learn some stuff, and I thought Gateway, if we had track position, we were okay. We were like a 6th to 7th place car, but definitely want more and just need to execute the race a little bit better and put ourselves up towards the front, because track position is really important.
And Iowa is kind of the new track this year. Mm-hmm. Is there a track that you'd like to see new either next year or in the years? What?
Montreal.
You'd want Montreal, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see it today? It's like
What's
a river.
Oh, is it?
It's like a monsoon.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'd be excited to see Montreal, and I think that one's high on my list for sure.
Yeah, why?
Just always grew up watching NASCAR races there and on TV, and just feel like the area is really cool, and feel like it would bring a lot of excitement to the Cup Series.
Does tire management, or I guess the lack of that this weekend, does that kind of even the playing field?
No, there's still tire management. It's still low in grip, so you're still loading, both tires or both directions really hard, and it's still going to fall off. So I think the good cars won't fall off as much, but it's still Sonoma and still tough to get around.
Iowa has that sort of